Today's video is about Black Flag BLs, the messy, the toxic, the dark stories, and I'm gonna be sharing the ones that I personally love. Hello everyone, I'm Maria here and welcome back to 30 Days of BL, a new series I started for us to get to know each other and for us to celebrate our love for BL. I've been talking about BL manga, manhwa, danmei, anime, and all that jazz during the different videos. So if you love obsessing over BL as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and join the conversation with me. Today I'm gonna be talking about Black Flag BL. You know, these kind of stories that they have moments that you think, I hate this, but I cannot stop reading it. Today I'm gonna be sharing my favorite Black Flag BLs, so if you love this genre, make sure you take notes and stay here. And I'm gonna be starting with BL manhwas, my favorite ones. And obviously, I'm starting strong. If you watch my reels, you can already guess which is the title. I'm obviously talking about Codename Anastasia. Codename Anastasia was actually a web novel and then it was adapted to the manhwa, which I'm probably can say that the majority of you have heard. It tells us the story of Taeyo, who is a top agent from South Korea, and he's assigned to go undercover to know and get all the information possible about Anastasia. Anastasia is actually a weapon development project created between Russia and North Korea. Taeyo is assigned to go to Russia, and there he's gonna get in contact with Senya, who is apparently an ally. Senya and Taeyo are gonna unite forces and they're gonna work together to discover everything possible about Anastasia. Obviously, we're gonna discover that actually Senya is not an ally at all. He's actually the one behind Anastasia, and he is a really dangerous person. And here is where the Black Flag title appeared. This is a black flag mainly because of Senya. Like, he's a psychopath. He's a psychopath, and you're gonna find like really disturbing panels while reading this manhwa. And here I'm talking not only about violence, that obviously we're gonna find a bunch. I'm talking also about non-com, and I really, as I said, disturbing one. However, I love it. I love this manhwa with all my heart. It's one of my favorite Black Flag ones. First of all, we have a super powerful bottom, Taeyo. And I just love this kind of bottoms, okay? The ones that refuse to yield, the ones that never stop going for what they want, the ones that they are not afraid to face danger. And Senya, a hot psychopath, okay? Just look at him, you're gonna understand, like, this blondie god on earth with this angelical face, which is actually totally the opposite from his true personality. And what I love the most is to see how a psychopath, how a really dangerous person, someone that doesn't really care about no one, that someone that don't doubt about using people and then throw them away, how he actually have a soft spot for Taeyo. I adore the second season. In the second season, we got a huge art improvement, and you can read this manhwa on Tapitum. And the next one is another of my favorite, and I can say that it's go hand by hand with Codename Anastasia. I'm talking about Passion. And I'm saying Passion goes hand by hand with Codename Anastasia because here we have again agents. Here we have again a main lead who is a psychopath and who is feared by everyone, but who at the end has again a soft spot for our main character. First of all, let me tell you, if you're planning to read Passion, just keep in mind that there are a bunch of seasons. It's not only one or two. However, it is worthy 100 times and more. Not only because the romance aspect, but also because we have here not only a manhwa with really awesome main characters and really complex one, we have really great side characters as well. Our main character is Tiyui, again pronunciation, who is someone that always has lived under the life of his prodigy twin brother. He got a job offer from his uncle, and even though it sounds dangerous, he accepted and go to work half a year as an agent. And there we're gonna see how he adapts into his new environment, and when his branch gets to do some work with another branches from other countries, he's gonna meet Eli. Eli, it is a sadistic psychopath that should be avoided by all cost. You know already that that is not gonna happen. You is gonna get in contact with Eli, gonna realize that there is more to him that meets the eye. Obviously, as it happened with Codename, getting to know this lead is actually like playing with fire, and fair enough, he's gonna get burned pretty soon. But it is really great. It is really great. It is really interesting story, and it is, oh gosh, I just love, again, I love this kind of sadistic psychopath that actually end up falling for, you know, our main character and go against his true personality and what you would expect from him. In this case, it's not only about the romance, it is all the different stories that go behind the scenes. Another amazing manhwa with stunning art. You're gonna have a lot of different plot twists. That is something that I enjoy, and something that's truly, even though this manhwa has several seasons, it doesn't feel long, it doesn't feel boring at all. So if this sounds that's something you're gonna enjoy, you can read this on Tapitoon as well. Let's gonna continue with another Black Flag manhwa. In this case, I'm talking about a tree without roots. We're gonna forget about agents here, and we're gonna move to a more normal people. Here, our main character is Hee-Seo, someone who is gonna end up being an orphan and being taken care of a really abusive foster family. He cannot avoid wondering all the time what happened, why his mother decided to stop breathing, who is the one that actually saved him, who is the one that continues sending him gifts for his birthday. Basically, who is the one taking care of him behind the scenes. Once he discovered who was the one behind all these acts, our story begins. Why I said that this is manhwa, it is a black flag, because obviously for the little description you will wonder, well, it started to be a black flag from the moment that our main character grew and how he treated the main lead. The main lead is Taehyun, who is a workaholic, someone who always avoids issues involved with feelings, and someone that actually has been taking care of our main character behind the scenes. Why? You're gonna discover soon. Our main character fall in love with our main lead, till the point that start getting really obsessed with him. This obsession goes since he was a teenager till years after. I will say here you're gonna find like a Stockholm syndrome big time, and with that I'm giving you a huge spoiler. But this is mainly a story about two broken souls carry their own luggage, also about two people that are actually alone in the world, and they find their family, their support with each other. A lot of things are gonna happen, and the last season is, I will say, the ones that involves the Stockholm syndrome and the one that actually make them be close together and actually face each other, put the cards on the table and be honest with each other. There are a bunch of things that we're gonna discover involving our main lead family. It is a really interesting one. It's not only from the point of the romance, but it's more about the deep and complexity of both characters. How you have someone that you have been taking care of, that you care about, how that someone actually hurt you. How you actually, after all of that happened, you cannot get over that person. You're still thinking about him. You're still trying to find him. It's basically, to be honest, two persons that are, at the end of the day, really attract to each other. It is a really complex story. I don't want to give you like too much spoilers, but it is a story that has like different layers with it, as well as the different character. I love to have like really complex character in my BLs. It's something that I said several times, so obviously I love this title a lot. And I could give you more titles related to manhwas, but we're gonna move to Danmei. And you know already which one. It is obviously Case File Compendium, one of my top Danmei series. Case File Compendium is written by Meatbun. Meatbun doesn't eat meat. It is the same author behind Erha, The Husky and His White Cat Shizun, and Remnants of Felt. If you read something from her, you already know. You already know. It's gonna be a wild ride. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be toxic. In this case, it is really toxic. And you're gonna end up sobbing at a certain point. Yes, you are. It is a Danmei that you could clearly put aside with the toxic yaoi meaning. I haven't found any Danmei that goes this way till now, so if you read, please let me know in the comment. But what I love about everything is, again, the complexity of our main characters. Here we have our main character, who is a wealthy, beautiful, but really unstable person, Hiyu. And he has a lot of hate for our main lead, who is Chi Qianchang. Used to be his personal doctor because Hiyu has a really difficult illness to treat. He felt betrayed because his doctor suddenly disappeared from his life, and he thought that actually he was the only one that could understand him. So you can already know that they go way back in time. Little he knew that hate is gonna actually turn into an obsession. This Danmei is everything and more to me. I'm sorry, I'm so biased with this title. I'm absolutely obsessed with Case File Compendium. It is so interesting, and not only because of the romance part of the story, it's the different plot and everything that surrounds our main character. I'm talking here about the illness itself, about the different corporation behind really devastating moments. I'm talking about the actual corruption and how this big corporation, it is the one moving the threads behind everything. And obviously how these two broken souls start getting closer to each other and how they grow their relationship. We have here, funny enough, two homophobic guys, okay, who end up getting really close. Here I have to tell you, I already said this in another video, but you have to keep in mind the trigger warnings. We have violence, we have homophobic speech and actions, we have a bunch of non-com. That's why Hiyu got such a hate online because of his action. And obviously I'm not justifying it, but what I love about this character is how complex he is. Like, compared to all the titles that I read, I can tell you that Hiyu has the most character development of all the titles that I read. You have to keep in mind, as I said before, there are a bunch of inner layers inside this character. Not only his surrounding, not only his family, not only everything that happened and his trauma, but also his illness that play a huge role in his life. So right now, it is one of my top Danmeis at the moment. As I said, if you're planning to give it a go, keep in mind the trigger warnings. Please embrace yourself. Be ready for the roller coaster of emotion that this title is gonna be. And that will be it. I could give you way more examples of Black Flag manhwas specifically, so if you want me to give you other titles, please let me know in the comments. Please share with me your favorite Black Flag Manhwas, Danmeis, mangas. I haven't mentioned any mangas. The ones that they read were Black Flag, but definitely not my favorite ones. And as usual, I hope you're having an amazing day. See you in the next video.